Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a bit of a vloggy style video that's a little bit different. I wanted to show you my car and what things I keep inside of it, so a little bit like what's in my bag but what's in my car. So I've had this car for 2 years and I've never really shown you it. It's a Fiat 500 Lounge, which as you can probably tell is bright yellow. I don't know why I got a yellow car, but at least I can find it in car parks pretty easily. And it's got a black stripe down the side of it, so I call it Bumblebee. So like from Transformers, it's the Bumblebee mobile. So I feel like the obvious place to start is my car keys. So I have a little yellow fob which matches the color of my car, and when you press the little Fiat logo, the key pops up to put into the ignition. So that's the actual car key. I have a little Waitrose fob, a little B-Pay fob. I like fobs. And I have loads of tiny little Baymaxes. I love Baymax. I have a cherry keyring from Pasha Ibiza, which I did actually get from there. And I also have a little Dory keyring, which matches the Dory, which is on my Ariel. Welcome to my steering wheel. Yes, so my steering wheel is pretty cool. It has buttons on it. I don't use all of the buttons. I tend to just use the volume controls and the skip track ones, because when I'm driving I love to listen to music. I will show you my CD collection in a little bit. But yeah, I don't use any of the hands-free stuff because I just don't like talking on the phone when I'm driving. Even hands-free, it's distracting, and I also haven't set it up. That's definitely not the main reason. But yeah, so this is my steering wheel. I love it. And a fun thing about my car, when I bought it, it had the most pathetic horn ever. It was like a little meep. All Fiats have a really cute, weedy little horn. So when I got my car, I replaced the horn. My dad kindly helped me. And now it's a really aggressive, get out my way kind of horn. I'll give you a little sound test. You ready? It's so loud! That car was probably like, excuse me. Next to my steering wheel, I have got my phone holder, which just about holds my iPhone 7 Plus, because I have a pop socket on the back of it, so it does tend to fall off, which isn't that great when you're driving, but I have it there so that I can use Waze, because my sense of direction is goddamn awful. So that's where my phone lives. Moving on to my rear view mirror, I've got a few little things that like to dangle off this. First is a little lei, which used to smell, but it's these really cute little pink flowers. It's kind of a little bit hippie-like, but they don't smell anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them because they're cute. The second one, of course, I have to stay on brand. I've got a cherry air freshener, and again, it's cute, and that one does actually smell because I replaced it. Moving on to my center console area with all the buttons and things. So up here is my stereo, and yes, there are 3 little buttons that are missing because my brother broke them and never replaced them, so I need to hunt for some little things that will replace those. But yeah, I only use CDs in here, so that's like the only button that I really use on this bit, because all the other controls for volume and skip track are on my steering wheel. I very rarely listen to the radio. Here we have city driving button, so when you press that and stuff, it makes your steering really light. In the center we have my hazard lights if I ever need to park somewhere I shouldn't. I don't do that, I never use it. And here is my fog light button. Moving on down here, I have got all your usual controls. So we've got temperature, how strong you want it to be, whether the air comes from outside or whether you want it to circulate inside, and then where you want it to blow. And a fun thing about my car is when I got it, I was really confused on how to open the windows because there's nothing on the doors. These buttons here are the window controls, which I think it's unusual to have them in the middle, but hey. And then yes, my car is a manual car. I've never driven an automatic, but I kind of wish that I had one, but hey, I don't. So I drive stick, as they probably call it in America, and I'm fine with that now, so we're all good and it's comfortable. Here is where we begin to have a look at some of the junk that I keep in my car, which starts down here. So the first thing that I have is a Baymax bobblehead. That's right, these are actually designed to go on your dash, but he's a little bit distracting when you're driving. So he lives down there, and yeah, he's my little driving companion. I like him very much. The next thing I have is chewing gum, because you need chewing gum, and I always get the big ones so you don't run out. There's like 60 pieces in here, and when I drive my friends places, they're always wanting chewing gum, and yeah, so I have them in store and it's great. The next thing that I have, which is also a must-have in my opinion, is hand sanitizer. You never know when you just need clean hands, and I'm a bit weird when it comes to germs, so I like this one, which is by Soap & Glory, and it's called Handmade Hand Cleansing Gel. It smells heavenly and it's beautiful. I then have a lone pound coin. I'm not one of these people that keeps loads of change in their car. I wish that I was, but I always forget to save it or put it in my car for car parks. So yes, I have a lone pound just in case I need it, but yeah. And lastly, I've got my house keys. These are only in my car when I'm out. They don't just live in my car, just in case anyone wants to burgle me. Please don't. Yeah, that is all the junk that lives in that little section. Let's have a look at some other junk sections. Now, I don't actually keep that much junk in my car door because it rattles and slides around when you drive, so I only have a couple of things in here. I have got a coin purse, which currently has no coins in it, but it's I believe in magic, and it has a little unicorn on it because I'm really cool. So that is where I would keep coins if I had coins. Yep. And the last thing that I keep in here for when it's sunny, which it never is in England, are my sunglasses, and these are the ones that I like to drive in and look hella swaggy. I'm now going to show you what is in my glove box, though it's more like a glove hole, to be honest, because there's no door on it. So the first thing that I have, snacks, because every girl needs some snacks in the car, and these are Belvita breakfast cereal bars, because healthy. It's the healthiest thing that's ever been in this car. Next, I've got a packet of tissues, which I'm fairly sure there's only one. Yeah, there's only one tissue left, because you never know when you need a tissue, and when you don't have tissues, it's always when you need one, so I always have an emergency one in my car, just in case. I then have a torch. That's right, I have got a little bit of a fear of breaking down in the dark, so I have a little torch. It may be small, but it is mighty and most bright, so it says the X-Files on it. Then got a lime green microfiber sponge, because sometimes it mists up and I'm really impatient to let it sort of demist with the blowers, so I use a sponge. Sponges are fun. I then have all of my music. That's right, we're in 2017 and I still use CDs in my car because that's how cool I am. So I'll give you a little bit of a taster of what jams that we listen to in my car. We have Sing Your Heart Out, Brit Hits, Duffy, Jack Johnson, Avril Lavigne, now that's what I call Disney Princess, the ultimate tearjerkers, because you definitely want to start crying when you're in the middle of driving, of course. I have Angels and Airwaves, which is one of my favourite CDs to listen to in the car. I have Green Day, Red Hot Chili Peppers, lots of, oh, now that's what I call Christmas, because you need your Christmas jingles. I just have a lot of sort of now that's what I call and then a number CD. So yeah, that is all of my music that lives in there, because I'm old school. And the last thing that I have in here is my Fiat 500 manual, because to be fair, I should probably know how my car works by now, but just in case, it lives in there. Now it is time to show you what I keep in my boot, though you might call it a trunk if you're in America. I kind of wish that we called it a trunk because it sounds a little bit cooler, but yeah, I'm going to show you what I keep in here. It's a bit of a mess, so we'll start over here. I have got some shopping bags, which I always end up forgetting to take out of the car whenever I do go shopping, so a little bit pointless, but I have a Harry Potter bag, which, you know, on brand much, yeah, Harry Potter one, and I have some more in there. So I also have an umbrella because I live in England. It rains quite a lot here. I then have a very bright orange high-vis vest in case I break down, because I don't want to get hit by another car when mine is broken. I also have a torch. This isn't actually mine, I think it's my dad's, but it's magnetic. Magic, it sticks on things. And the last thing that I have in here is a very large map of Great Britain and Ireland from 2016, so not only is it out of date, I also can't read maps. I don't really know why I have this in my car. Just thought it would be cool to have one. I don't know. But yeah, that is everything that I keep in my boot. That is the end of my car tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new here. But for now, I'm gonna go. I will see you soon. Car of the year, it's mine. Car of the year, mine. Though that was in 2008. Oh well, it's probably not car of the year anymore.